Welcome. Sometimes just a few seconds are the thin line between order and utter chaos. And in this episode, you'll see how everything around us in this world can change in the blink of an eye.
Peace be upon you, followers of the Did You Know channel.
We hope they have found a safe haven to shelter from the mudslides. He didn't know that leaving the laundromat at that moment would save his life. Perhaps the birds were the reason for the transformer explosion. What happened here in the road is terrifying. One of the water pipes exploded violently under the road. A large fire and a crane collapsed onto the road. The situation here is out of control. It's better for them to move away before this part of the road collapses.
Oh my God.
The tree trunk almost fell on him. This is a scene from Nepal during a powerful earthquake in 2015. This happened on April 25th, and it was the strongest earthquake to hit the country in the last 80 years. After that, the country was hit by a series of earthquakes that damaged around 50,000 buildings in different parts of the country. These are tsunami waves filmed in 2011, and they were caused by a powerful earthquake in the middle of the sea. We hope the car is empty of passengers. The canal. It's August of 2025. In one of the Indian villages, the floods forced the villagers to leave their homes and flee for their lives. What happened here explains why the construction of the bridge was delayed. The floods will sweep that car away to a distant place. The change led to part of this house collapsing. The driver of the car was lucky at that moment. The storm caused a power outage. Four families in Brazil lost their homes after that building collapsed. And here we see a massive fire in one of the power transformers. It's a terrifying landslide, and the reason is the strong floods. The house needs a new roof. He ran as fast as he could, but he couldn't catch up with the truck. The good thing is that the rock didn't hit anyone. The wind tore off the roof of the gas station. That building collapsed before it was finished being constructed. That bridge won't last long. I'm sure the lightning scared the drivers on that road. This bridge will gradually collapse because of the floods. It will collapse. The driver was on his phone. The garbage truck couldn't take it anymore. It's not a bomb. It's actually a wheel from one of the bulldozers. The imbalance is what caused this accident. This isn't an accident, but rather an awareness campaign in Poland to highlight the dangers of stopping on railway tracks. The mother and her child miraculously made it. Fortunately, this massive machine didn't run over the car. That truck crossed at the last moment. The driver skillfully avoided the accident, despite the chaos that happened on the road. It's June 16, 2014 in Nebraska. Drivers along this road found themselves trapped between two powerful tornadoes. Powerful, with wind speeds that day reaching 265 kilometers per hour. While many people were busy leaving the area, some were busy filming. It's June 20th, 2014. The driver found himself in the heart of a devastating storm while driving through downtown Houston. It all started with heavy rain and strong winds, and suddenly the tornado appeared, moving cars from their places with ease. A scene from a parking lot in St. Louis shows us how quickly the weather can change. According to specialists, this tornado, which hit the city on the 16th of May this year, is the strongest in the last 14 years. The tornado lasted for 26 minutes and moved at a speed of 89 kilometers per hour. As for the damages, their value reached $1,600,000,000. On the 5th of June, 2025, Texas witnessed a terrifying tornado. Fortunately, it was far from residential areas. A farmer filmed the tornado when it reached his farm, and according to the Meteorological Authority, the tornado appeared in New Mexico and moved on to Texas. These scenes are terrifying. A family in Indiana took a risk. Within a few seconds, the quiet airport turned into total chaos. Even though the planes were secured on the ground, the strong winds were able to lift them. Estimating the value of the material losses is difficult. But we're confident that the airport management won't leave the small planes outside the hangar next time. During a forest fire, the air currents caused by the rising smoke led to the formation of a smoke tornado. This scene was filmed on July 12, 2025 in the state of Utah. The firefighters can't handle the situation. All they can do is watch from a safe distance. This is a scene from April 15th, 2026 in Uruguay. This tornado left a lot of destruction behind, and the wind speed reached 322 kilometers per hour. The tornado destroyed houses, cars, damaged the power grid, and the losses amounted to $35 million. Imagine standing in front of your house and seeing this scene. It's May 6th, 2012 in Tsukuba City, Japan. The wind speed reached 248 kilometers per hour. The destruction affected more than 100 houses. The tornado also smashed cars, damaged the power grid, and uprooted trees and traffic lights from their places. On that day, the city's residents experienced terrifying moments. On April 30th, 2014, the Italian city of Modena witnessed a terrifying tornado. This scene, which was filmed from the window of one of the buildings, is enough to explain what happened that day. The tornado did not cause any human casualties. However, the material losses were estimated at tens of millions of dollars. The Chinese are used to seeing tornadoes, but the tornado that appeared there on May 31, 2025, was not familiar. The sky turned into a giant black cloud, and although the tornado was not in a populated area, it caused a lot of damage to vehicles on the road. Even this huge bus couldn't withstand it. The city of Chandler in the United States state of Arizona witnessed a terrifying dust storm in August of this year. Darkness prevailed over the city during the day because the dust blocked the sunlight. The roof of that building did not last long against the strong winds. Here we see how a tornado suddenly appeared in the middle of the road in Florida and flipped over a car. The car was empty, but the scene frightened everyone there.
We're back to Alabama again, and this time it's a terrifying tornado by the roadside. The driver, along with his friend, wanted to see the tornado up close, but as soon as they got near it, Both realized it was better to watch it from a distance.
This tornado belongs to the F5 category, and the wind speed at the heart of a tornado of this category can reach up to 515 kilometers per hour. It's a terrifying tornado from South Dakota. This scene was filmed on July 28th of this year, and one of the photographers managed to capture the formation of the tornado from the very beginning. The photographer also immediately notified the local authorities to issue a warning to residents of the neighboring areas. On January 26, 2020, a storm destroyed the roof of an airport in Brazil. It's hard to describe what the travelers at the airport felt that day. In any case, all flights that day were canceled. You would want to pull your car over immediately if you saw a similar scene on the road. It's Alabama. On April 27, 2011, this storm destroyed homes and cars, stopped transportation, and later turned into a devastating tornado with a diameter of 1,200 meters. The destruction caused by the tornado as it moved covered an area with a diameter of 200 kilometers. Material losses are hard to estimate.
Although spiders are not dangerous, it's better to stay away from them. Did you figure out what's under the water? It's the wild water buffalo. These huge buffaloes can swim and hold their breath underwater for a full 5 minutes. The year 2022. The authorities in New York destroyed 92 motorcycles that their owners had abandoned in various parts of the city. He was lucky that his car didn't crash while plowing through that heavy snow. We hope he wasn't thinking about swallowing the second fish. The extra weight doesn't affect his physical fitness. Driving across the sand dunes doesn't just require a good car, but also a professional driver. Harvesting crops has become easier thanks to modern machines. You'd want to leave the place immediately when you see a landslide of this size. He's a professional cyclist. No one would want to bother a man guarded by a hyena. We used to think that these cowboy scenes could only be seen in movies. What do you think is going on inside this well? The show that this man is putting on is truly one of a kind. It's impossible to ignore this advertisement. This man works with both effort and intelligence. Although the hippopotamus is massive, it can run fast, and that's what makes it extremely dangerous. The courage of this young man deserves appreciation. Not everyone can put their arm inside that huge mouth to provide treatment to the hippopotamus. Fishing during winter is much harder because of the ice. The bodies of insects hide some substances that are sometimes used to make products we use in our daily lives. Reaching this frozen lake is never easy, but the amazing view is worth the effort. This is how the sand moves because of the wind in the Gobi Desert. It's an example of the food pyramid in the deep sea. And now you know how dangerous it is to drive during heavy snowfall. Organizing this show requires hiring professional drivers. It might be a dangerous way, but it's the easiest way to get rid of that cotton fluff. You have to feed the hippopotamus to get through this road. This festival has been held in one of the Italian cities every September for about 200 years. Fireworks and colored smoke are key to this celebration. Many beautiful phenomena can be seen on mountain peaks, especially when fog meets sunlight. A monster in the depths forced the fish to flee to shore. Even the monkey is mocking your failed throw. Animals love it when humans treat them kindly, and their happiness shows on their faces. Everyone has their own way of entertaining themselves, and this man prefers rolling on the sand. Some fans on the sand asked to have cakes thrown at them, and that's what happened. From the high mountains of Madeira Island in Portugal, you can enjoy this beautiful view. This parrot is the best personal assistant. This scene confirms that being a hairdresser is not as easy as we imagine. It's the best way to celebrate the first frosty days. The horse's facial expressions confirm its happiness at getting that snack. You won't realize how huge a giraffe is until you get close to it. The divers will remember this experience for the rest of their lives. It's rare to get a chance to swim next to a sperm whale. The lighting effect inside this hall is impressive.
They could imagine itself to be.
Life invented itself, adapted itself.
The boat passengers had the chance to witness this iceberg flipping over, due to its center of gravity shifting as some parts melted. Climate change and the impact of humans on the ecosystem. They force animals to constantly migrate in search of suitable living conditions, and nowadays we often see animals trying to adapt to environments that aren't suitable for them because the ecosystem around them has changed. It's amazing that whales are able to perform these jumps despite their enormous size. Up to this point, dear viewers of the Did You Know channel, we have reached the end of this video. If you liked it and want more of these videos, hit the like button and let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to receive the next video. See you next episode.
If you like today's topic from the Haltalam channel, don't hesitate to like and subscribe. You can also watch our previous videos, all rights reserved to the Haltalam channel.